What's going on, my pretty pandas? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where we're getting ready for a festival. I don't know what kind of festival, besides it being, you know, a literature festival. That's about it. But, I don't know, maybe it's a spoopy literature festival. No? No? Okay. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act differently when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. Sliding into those DMs, huh? Sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. Personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early that one day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Like a good oppa. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I just saw the opportunity and I seized it. I am not one of those girls that says oppa, okay? I really am not. I see it all the time. I watch Hurricane Lala. If you guys don't know who she is, I mentioned her in my tea talk. She's absolutely incredible. Lala, if you're watching this, hey girly. But I find it funny and kind of cringeworthy whenever I see girls do that, because it's like they don't like whenever you call them oppa. Like, a Korean guy does not like it unless they're into that kind of thing. They don't like it. Moving on. Sorry about that. I know this is Japanese, but sorry, my mind went to the gutter. I mean, what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Now that's a best friend. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Oh no, I'm getting bad vibes. No, I don't want it to be bad. Please, come on. It's already strange of her not to run downstairs and greet me. She's not a puppy. Like, holy frickety frack. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her. Sayori?
Hi, Hipster.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, sure, that's true. Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Hipster.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Hipster. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Hipster? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
And I knew it. See, that's a sad thing. Why am I about to cry right now? See, that's the thing that most people don't get about depression, is that you can hide behind a smile really easily. There's just so much that you can do to hide it. There's a lot that you can disguise in yourself to make people think that you're okay, when really you're just empty inside. By the way, trigger warning. I should have put a freaking trigger warning at the beginning of this video. In post, I'll be sure to do that. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, I resonate with Sayori so much. I've always had depression. Ever since I was a kid. As far back as I can remember, it really started to get triggered in high school. And she just reminds me of me in high school. She's much prettier than I was in high school. But, she just reminds me of me, basically, when I was, like, 13, 14 years old.
Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? People put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everybody happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels as if I've been betrayed as your closest friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Hipster. Why do you think I don't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a big bat swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I do need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Hipster, there's nothing. Nothing at all. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Aww. Hipster.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hipster.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If there's anything else that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Hipster. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let go of her as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right? How would you like if I were to spend it all with you?
That's...
If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost the time for Natsuki to meet me in my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I did not expect it to go from 0 to 100 that quickly, that fast. Holy moly, ravioli. Oh God, I promise I will not cry anymore during this episode. I promise. I spend only a few minutes back home and anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let her know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open up the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes made the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel so awkward, okay? It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way just to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky. Where's your hospitality, Hipster? Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Oh, okay. Society norms starting to kick in. Oh, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should just be a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Hipster, where do you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that for the icing? I don't really have a preference, so... Oh, come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end, just looking at it, making everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's lighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. It's like you really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Your icing, huh? This is starting to get really weird and sexual. You're forgetting who did all the work. I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Good lord, it's getting awkward up in here. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. The force of Natsuki pulling causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand and reach my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one too as well. Are we not seeing this right now? Are we? This is so freaking cute right now. Okay, I totally ship this. I don't even know what he looks like and I'm shipping it. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get the reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh, damn! That just went from 0 to sexy in a second.
Whoa, what? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Hipster, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. See, he's a player. Straight up player. Straight up ball and prayer. He's not a prayer. He's a player. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Huh? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, you dummy. How would you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki used an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki glides the cupcakes into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happens. Come on, guys, this writing is fantastic. You can't dress like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, wasn't doing it for you, buddy. Or maybe she was.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
Nothing. Let's just get the icing, okay?
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle into each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we should be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? Yeah, that's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry one, then you'll probably have to do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would just listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again then think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point I feel like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. I guess you're a gentleman. Walk her out. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, it went by in a click. So funny. No, okay, it's fine. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Yeah, you did. I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. But you're Sayori's. That's the way I'm doing it. That's the way I'm playing it. It's the way it's gonna be. Shut up. Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Hipster. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do. So, ooh, why is she getting so close to me? Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently touch the side of my shirt as if holding on to me. Oh, this is getting intense. Why am I leaning back? Her rose-colored cheeks, matching eyes, filled my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening is exactly correct. My head starts to go dizzy as if I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it. Huh? For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori. Huh? Oh! Hola! Hola! Hola, ¿qué pasa?
Hi, Hipster.
Sayori, just now we weren't...
It's okay, Hipster. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Totally friend-zoned. You start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Hipster? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Ugh. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Hipster. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica is a... Don't listen to Monica. Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden that on your mind is making it out to be. So even if that takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But you just said to Natsuki that you... Oh, you're such a player. Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Hipster. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like it too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much I want to die.
Okay, now she's starting to become overly attached girlfriend. Calm down, Sayori. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm to squeeze her hand onto my own. Do you remember how I said I will always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I love you. You'll always be my dearest. No, you know what? I'm doing this for friend-zoned girls everywhere. I am saying I love you because we want to save Sayori. I've seen what happens to Sayori. We are not gonna let Sayori die. We are gonna save Sayori. Okay? Say it with me. We are gonna save Sayori. I'm even messing up my own chant. I love you.
Huh?
So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. The way it should be. Without a friend zone. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we will both be happy, and she will be waifu, he will be husbando, and they will both be senpai. Oh, so that's what the back of his head looks like at least. Okay, at least we have a visual on something. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Hipster, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you so much. I think we might have saved Sayori. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Hipster.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you. I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It really is new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Hipster.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Huh? This is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me.
I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything else to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Aww. A roller coaster of emotions. Happy, sad, sad, happy, happy, sad. Like, oh my god. No, actually it was happy, sad, happy, kinky, sad, happy, happy, sad. It was just, it was roller coaster. So we're gonna save it off over here because, oh my god. Oh my god. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. We are really getting into it now. I cannot believe that all of this happened in this one episode. Like, I know it was a little bit longer, but I can't believe that actually happened. So, yes, I know I'm biased towards Sayori, but I think this might actually save her. So, but if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below because I make videos every damn day. Stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.